gone well. They've won both their heat races, but luck had turned around once again when this main circuit breaker in the semi actually blew. So the whole team has been over at the factory Kawasaki rig, using their supplies, using their equipment. Jake Weimer, he said he's got nothing to prove. He's got that #1 plate. He plans on keeping it on 2 wheels. The whole team had said they are just happy to have made it out of the press conference in one piece, and they're looking for Lady Luck to be on their side tonight's main event.
How tough can that be for the guys, Jeff, when they have to deal with something frustrating like that, when you're dealing with having to get moved over?
Well, it takes you out of your routine. For me, I was always a routine guy. I wanted everything to happen. And what that does by having a routine is there's kind of these markers in your brain. And when you reach the certain checkpoints, you start to funnel your concentration and your focus down to the drop of the gate.
Here's our starting lineup across the top of your screen. All the big shots are in there for the final race of the year.
This is going to be a big one, guys, because there's always been talent, but there's just something about this group that we have right now.
Yeah.
There's these, some of these guys are transferring up to the 450 class for next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some guys have points they want to prove,
The Dave Coombs East-West Shootout, live on Speed from Vegas. Who's going to give the whole shot? Oh, man, Tough Block's getting kicked out of the way. Pro Circuit 1 and 2 as they come into the stadium. 1, 2, and 3, actually.
And it's Wilson.
Weimer had the whole shot. Oh, here we come. Wilson's going to lose the lead. The 2 #1 plates look like they're going to go flying by.
3 Pro Circuit bikes out front here in Vegas.
Look at my pick, though. Where's he at?
Trey Canard, he's 4th.
He's right there on the Honda, the Geico Power Sports Honda, running in 4th.
Barsha's mid-pack. Morris is 5th.
Man, this is some crazy racing right at the beginning. We got the best lights riders in the world all come together
And
face
Weimer
off.
showing the way. Jake Weimer out front. Christoph Porcel right behind him. Wilson, Canard, here they come. Hewitt is right there after him.
I'm telling you, how fitting is it that we have the 1W and the 1E out front? They're teammates, they're riding together, they practice together, but right now it's every man for himself.
Absolutely. The thing is, that's why they're the champions. It's fun. That's, champions seem to find their way to the top. This time they're getting an early start at it.
And talking about guys that'll be moving up, both Weimer and Porcel as well as Canard will all be moving up out of this class next year.
And just behind the top 4, we've got Hansen now moving into the 5th spot.
Boy, I'll tell you what, the 108 of Wilson starting to size up Porcel.
Oh, yeah.
I was tight. Hansen right there.
It'd be cool to see Wilson do good, man. It really would.
And I tell you, as these guys are battling it out right here, there's no doubt in my mind that Justin Barsha, who is coming across the line in 8th, that here in a few laps, he's going to work his way up there into this lead group.
Well, if it has been a tough place for Mitch Payton's Pro Circuit team to get a win, if he comes out of here with a sweep of the top 3, that'll put that to rest, wouldn't it? And if he gets Hansen up there, they might have all 4. They go by the mechanics area, see the mechanics just off to the rider's right.
And I don't know if that's ever happened, where a team has had all 4 riders in the top 4 in this event.
That is
Look
cool.
at Canard in the red and yellow and the number 38. Oh, there's Hansen sliding inside. He had us for a minute.
Dang, out of nowhere, man.
Boy, that win a week ago has given him so much confidence. Here he comes again, right into Canard, and down goes Trey. Canard is down. He's trying to get up and get going again. Canard is back underway, but he has lost a lot of spots.
Oh, that is what you call, that's taking a man out right there. That's
Call
just,
it what it is. Let's call it what it is on this
black.
replay. Watch this. They come over the triple. Hansen just carries a lot of momentum, and right away, he is definitely committed. Trey actually loses the front wheel a little bit.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
Well, from the different angle, you see it completely differently, don't you?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
That was a hot move by Hansen. He came in strong on Canard. So now you got Pro Circuit bikes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is
Weimer,
unbelievable.
Porcel, Wilson, and Hansen.
Mitch has got to be loving this.
Hey,
Man,
it's
telling
Sipes is the first non-Pro Circuit guy in the line. He is now in 5th.
I'm telling you guys, though, just behind Sipes is Hewitt, and then Barsha is sitting in 7th right now. And I've been watching him come through the pack. He is on a mission.
You know, the first race was held here back in 1990, and Jeremy McGrath won that lights race on a Kawasaki.
Jeff, I thought you won the lights race.
The first lights main event here in Vegas was part of the series. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
This has actually been
look at that.
This has actually been a very good race for Kawasaki. They have 8 wins going for number 9 here tonight.
Dean Wilson just did the triple section that only the Supercross guys have done in the race. He just did that section. That was awesome.
He's on a mission.
He was fighting to hold that front end through there, Jeff. It was really moving around on him.
Man.
Here comes Hansen to the inside.
Yeah, but he's not tripling that section there, and he's losing a lot of time with that.
Man, they're not.
I'm telling you, this is such a unique race. We've never seen this before in the East-West shootout.
But these guys
Here's
have.
Wilson
But these guys
going
have.
after Porcel. Man, he came right up in there. I'll tell you what, that one section where Hansen is not tripling, he loses a lot of time to these guys from there out.
He does. This is like, I'm picturing these guys, this is probably how they ride at the test track.
Yeah.
When they're out there testing, they do this all the time. So I bet this has run through their head.
The only thing they better not do is take each
Watch
other
this
out.
line.
That's what's going to get Mitch upset.
Oh, he didn't do it this lap.
Boy, Weimer is so quick. Weimer, Porcel, Wilson, and Hansen coming at you once again.
What a battle as they go outside of the stadium around the big sweeper, and look at Wilson on the pegs around that sweeper.
Just hammering wide open around
and look at Hansen close up right here, and then watch. He loses time. Right
Wilson.
there. See,
Wilson.
Wilson! What a move on Porcel!
Puts it on the champ.
What a move on Porcel!
That was awesome.
That's textbook right there. He sat down up the face of the triple, lands, and just smooth. Didn't hit no
Here
contact.
he comes, Hansen! Right there as well!
These guys are riding so close and so aggressive with each other. This is unbelievable energy.
Nice.
And there's no doubt that this energy is coming from the fans here in Las Vegas and everyone that's traveled from all over the world to be here for the Supercross finale.
And don't forget, the East Coast guys have had a couple of weeks off, while the West Coast guys wrapped up their season. So for Wilson and Porcel, they're getting back at it. Wilson's last race at St. Louis, he finished 2nd.
So right now we got a West, both the East guys,
And a West.
capped off by another West.
It's bragging rights.
Hey, and
you said you thought the
Weimer.
West
Here's
guys
Hansen.
are better.
He's got Porcel! Porcel's right there back to the inside. Hanny back inside.
Porcel back!
Wow, they're just swapping it.
This is great racing right here. You won't see any better racing than this.
Hansen once again. Porcel on the gas. Hansen lays claim to 3rd.
I like how Purcell just always so calm. He never wavers no matter what people are doing to him. You know, he just stays focused. Not seeing too much aggression from him right now. I don't know if he's just playing it cool, wanting to get through the race. Who knows?
There you see Hansen looking for a podium.
You know, we've had all of this battle going on behind our leader, but really, Jake Weimer has done exactly what he needed to do here tonight. He has been so dialed in now that he's wrapped up the championship. He's came out here, he's just executed perfectly.
And these are a couple of the hot properties moving up next year. And remember, Jeff, they're looking for rides too. Porcel and Weimer as we watch Barsha.
And watch this as Barsha, Sipes comes up a little bit short.
Oh, man.
And Sipes just barely clips him. I'm sorry, Barsha just clips the back of Sipes. They were running 5th and 6th. So that's going to put Barsha up to 5th.
As we were talking